Hello and welcome. I'm the Autistic Modeler. Today we're going to be building the 84 GMC Sundowner. This is a Walmart exclusive. You can't pick it up anywhere else, so check your local stores. Let's come on in and open her up.
The Autistic Modeler is proud to be partnered with Round 2 Models, the makers of great kits from AMT, MPC, and Polar Lights. Get yours today.
Well, all right, here we got the Sundowner by MPC. I really like that sunset back there. These are the kind of sunsets we get here in Arizona. It's really cool. I really like that paint scheme. Neat looking there. Wow, that's a neat looking box. And then there's our side view there. Another version you can build, the white. You can pick any color you like. That's pretty neat. There's our decal sheet. And then the other side has some of our options. There's our grill guard, our desert dog tires, daylighter KC lights, 350 V8. And there's the back, what you get. Pretty cool. Now this is a Walmart only exclusive, so be sure to check your local Walmarts. From what I understand, not every store gets them. So be sure to check with your friends and buddies in other towns and maybe see if your local town gets them, because apparently they're not everywhere. It took me a few different Walmarts to find them here in Phoenix. So if you want to check out the other kits available, check out that video right there. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we get inside. Well, first let's look at the cab. Good looking, nice square body. Man, that looks good. Looks like you can get a sunroof in there. It's got a cutout if you want to do the sunroof. And there's our short bed. Now you wonder what this little piece here is. This is the door, the secret passes toolbox door that was left over from the Fall Guy version of this kit in the early 80s. And there's our chassis. Pretty nice detail. Got a fuel tank there, spare tire. Looks really good. And there's our grill guard, a roll cage, winch, interior. Looks really nice. And then there's part of that toolbox for the bed there. Tailgate. Looks really nice. Wheel backs, sway bar, some lift kit parts, and then some shocks. Those parts of the front lights. There's our hood and seats there. A radiator, battery, firewall, radiator support. This goes underneath the grill. And dashboard, steering wheel. Dashboard looks really good. Nice 80s looking dashboard there. Really nice. And there's our engine. It's got a nice automatic transmission. That's pretty good. Our stock intake manifold and oil pan and cylinder heads. Water pump, front cover there. Looks like headers. Pretty nice. Very nice looking. I like this carburetor there, starter. Pretty detailed. There's a CB if you want to do that. And then there's our suspension, four-wheel drive stuff, front and back, and then our top and bottom of the axles. And then here's another sway bar, a smaller brush guard for the front. And this is part of the winch, center console, and then the shock absorbers. And I think this goes between the bumper, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that piece. And there's our exhaust system, part of the frame for the transfer case. Right there's our transfer case. There's a random wheel back from a different version. Drive shaft. And then we got our chrome pieces here. Chrome pieces look really good. There's our chrome wheels. The chrome piece for the tailgate, front bumper. There's our grill. Looks really good. 80s style grill. Step bumper. And we got chrome valve covers if you want to do that. And then there's our lights for the roll cage. And there's a CB antenna. Now right here at one time was some other version of wheels. So they've removed those. When it was on the Deserter kit, it had those on there. There's a winch hook and some other good stuff on there. Very nice. Nice looking chrome there. And then there's our window glass. Looks good. And our red taillights. And you get 4 of these big tires. The Desert Dog tires. They look really good. And then here's the highlight of the kit. This decal sheet. Looks really neat. You got some California plates. Arizona. Definitely going to use them on mine. KC decals. And I really like that. It's got this, it's got a badge here. It looks like it says Sierra Classic. Let's flip it over. You can read it. Looks like it says Sierra Classic 2500. So that's very nice that that's on there. This looks really good. Very nice looking decal sheet. And then here's our book. Let's open that up. Right there. Pretty basic book here. Tells you how to build it there. Really simple instructions. Nothing complicated here. There's our engine build. Suspension. Installing our wheels and whatnot. All looks really good. And then there's our back side. Right there. And then your finishing touches. And then a paint guide. You can paint yours any color. Do it like the box or any way you see fit. It's your kit and you have fun with it. So I think we're going to do it like the box. I think that's really cool. And this is the way I'm going to build mine. So stick with me and we'll get started. Well, it's that time again. That's right, final assembly. Let's take a look at that GMC body. That looks really good. That turned out great. Decals were a little fiddly. It needed a lot of decal solvent to get them down onto the body, but they turned out really well. Really like it. Then there's our bed there with our KC lights and stuff. Pretty cool. There's our hood. And there's our grill. Looks really nice. Our rear bumper and front bumper here. And there's our interior. Looks really good. I like that. Good looking GMC interior there. And here's our 350 engine. Our chassis. Showed how we did those wheels and tires. That looks pretty cool. Those white letters on there, showed you how to do that. Turned out really well. And then our brush guard there with our winch on there. Side mirrors, exhaust, and taillights look pretty good. And then when we come back, it'll be all finished. So stick with me. Here it is, the 1984 GMC by MPC. This is the Sundowner version. I thought this was a super cool decal scheme that MPC came up. Now, I've heard that General Motors did have this type of paint scheme. I haven't seen anything online. I'm not sure. But it does look really 80s style. I really like it. I think this is a cool truck. Now, this is the Walmart only issue. So, you'll only have to pick this up at Walmart, or if you have buddies around other towns that may have found it. But apparently this is pretty tough to get a hold of. I had to go to several Walmarts in the Phoenix area to get a hold of some of the exclusive kits from Walmart. But I really like it. It is an exact copy of the Deserter version. If you've built that before, builds up the same, just like the Fall Guy one. But this cool paint scheme and decal set only comes with this version. I had a great time building it. Final assembly, the front bumper, just kind of, you guess where it goes. It doesn't really have a positive mount. And the along with your big, like, daylighter fog lights there on the roof, or on the roll bar, they just kind of hang out there, so I had to do some minor adjustments once I glued them in place. But everything else fit as it should. You know, you'd have to do some minor detailing. I detailed up our taillights there and our GMC on the back. Saw how I did the white letter tires and painted our wheels. Small little things like that. Really adds to the kit. And paint went on pretty nice. Decals were a little tricky. Took a lot of decal solvent to get them on that body. But turned out really well. I really like this kit. And if you can, like I said, pick it up. And as always, I'm the Autistic Modeler. Happy modeling.